Today, I had an epiphany. I don't care about all the people I've killed because I really like doing it. It's not because they were jerks or deserved it. Not that they didn't. It's just that I like to kill people. And I want to start doing it more. I mean, think about it. I came out of the vault after just getting my first taste of blood and killing God knows how many of my fellow vault dwellers. And I discovered Silver. She told me about Moriarty, and my first instinct was to find him and put a bullet in his head. But then she told me about the raiders, so I put a whole bunch of bullets in a whole bunch of people instead. And when I got to the relatively violence-free Megaton, I shot a man the first day I was there, killed another man with a grenade the following day, and then the third day came and I was out of villainous enough people to off. I went after Moriarty with my brand new silenced pistol and put him down too. Then I was off to kill Tempany. My whole life now has started to be focused around finding someone to kill. I only kill bad people because it gives me an excuse. The capital wasteland isn't like pre-war America or the Vault. There are no laws out here. If you can claim self-defense, that's pretty much the end of anyone's complaints. No one cared even slightly when Burke died. And if I can't claim self-defense, I can call it wasteland justice. And that be just as valid as an excuse. The old world has a term for people like me. Serial killers. But after the apocalypse, most people are serial killers. However, the same people are also raiders and hated. Me though? I can just decide to kill douchebags and everyone will love me. Stupid trusting jerks. Anyway, so how did I come to have this epiphany? Well, it all started when I was heading north towards Megaton. After the town of the cannibals, I wanted to get some rest and prepare myself for my next journey. While doing so though, I came across a massive military complex. Fort Independence, home of the main contingent of the Brotherhood outcasts that President Even was warning me about. My first instinct was to shoot them on sight, because I had been given warnings about them. Then I looked at their armor and realized that my pistol probably wouldn't do much to them, so I tried to approach peacefully. There was a raider attack, and they took them out as they came. I talked with a few. And this is the part where I nearly shot them anyway. Because then these power-armored pricks had the gall to act high and mighty because they were supposed to be smart and educated, and all locals are ignorant tribals. This one bitch had the nerve to act surprised when I caught that she was making a Moby Dick reference when discussing the Brotherhood of Steel proper. Hey, fuck you too, outcasts. I came from a vault. You're a dirty wastelanders just like the rest of these people as far as I'm concerned. Well, they tried to set up a deal with me. In that I exchanged technology like energy weapons, power armor, sensor modules, that kind of thing of my choice of payment, which could be ammo, medical supplies, etc. Their leader, Protector Kasdan, was more amiable than the rest. But I still didn't like him. I don't like his attitude. I didn't like his face, so I was going to shoot him. And then I remembered my present company, and that's when I ran off westwards into the ruins of the nearby town to get away. And then hell descended. Raiders everywhere. They were in the streets, in the alleys. They were in buildings. They hid behind things. I couldn't keep track of all of them. Some had just pistols and other standard weapons, but one had a sawn-off shotgun, and at least one of them had a missile launcher, just like the raiders at the cave. Are missile launchers really standard issue for raiders? I fought them, but I wasn't going so well. I used up all my grenades battling them, ran out and collected their guns when it was safe, because my own weren't up to the challenge, and kept trying to put off using either one of the two missile launchers I was now lugging around. Then came salvation, in form of Sam Warwick, who's a raider, and a crack shot with his sniper rifle. Thing is, he's a raider who hates other raiders, so he was stealing my kills. Well, that or saving my life. I thought of it as stealing my kills though. All I know is, the raiders soon went down, and I saw these guys, and my first thought was, ha, a challenge. Out came the pistol. And then we were both at it in the streets of Fairfax. Oh, it was so good. There was blood all over, and that look in his eyes when I made the fatal shot. I came running out of my cover, charged him and stole his sniper rifle out of his hands. He looked up at me sadly, treating his own death all serious like, and I was just dancing around and jiggling like a maniac. And then I realized I didn't want to kill the outcasts anymore. My urges were satisfied. I'd taken my share of lies for the day, and I was richer for it. So now I lay here, by a campfire, in one of the more intact buildings of Fairfax ruins, creating an inventory of all the stuff I've taken from the raiders as I write these journals. Gonna start with breaking down the missile launchers and combining the best parts of both into one. I'm going to need the Fairfax Raiders' full arsenals for tomorrow, because tomorrow I assault Fort Independence.